Hi, welcome to my channel. This reading will be for the sign of Leo. And I'll just go ahead and get straight to your reading. You have the Five of Swords here. You may have you may have a situation that you're dealing with someone and you feel you're really thinking about an argument that had happened. But let me see what you have. Let's cut the deck here. You have the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. Six of Wands. So I usually take the first card as the strongest. And the Six of Wands to me represents standing in your victory. So maybe there was a situation that you've been dealing with for a while and you finally feel like you're reaping the benefits of it. But I feel like it feels like it's been a long time coming. There could be a lot of people that are involved in this situation. With the Emperor here, you could be dealing with an Aries. Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like I feel like there was an obstacle in your life and you're finally kind of hurtling over it. So what I'm feeling from this so far, the Strength. So this is definitely your energy in here. Yeah, so I feel like this strong energy from you since when you come out in your reading, it's very strong. Like I feel like there's a lot of forward movement from you. And like I said, with the Six of Wands here, you're finally standing in your power, and with this Emperor as well. So there was, like I was saying earlier, there was a situation that you've been dealing with for a while. And I feel like it was like very steady, slow, stressful, and you just felt like it was never gonna end. But I feel like you're finally at this point where you're taking that leap and hurtling over onto the other side where, it's not just that constant struggle and never ending. I feel like you're finally getting over what it was that you're dealing with. Yeah, with the Judgment here, you're finally coming to that point where you know what it takes in order to get on the other side. And I feel like you're finally on that side. Yeah, so with the Chariot here, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of fast forward movement, and with the Chariot is like one of the fastest moving types of energies from the tarot. So I feel like you're ready to just kind of start something new and to sorry, I can't speak. Propel yourself forward. But with the Hermit here, I feel like you still have some contemplating to do or some thinking to do about, what it is that you want to do. And with the Knight of Swords, that's also very fast forward movement. And I feel like Spirit's kind of telling you to slow down a little bit, put yourself in this hermit mode where instead of doing things impulsively and regretting it, kind of pull yourself back so that you don't put yourself back into the situation again that you were dealing with. Let me grab some clarifications to get more details on what it is that you're going through. You have this Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Perhaps you're thinking about traveling, or you may have a love interest that is out of a distance from you, and you're kind of thinking whether or not to go for it. But let me see what you have. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, so that is what I was talking to you about, how there's someone out of a distance where you're not sure if you should go for it or not, and you definitely have that on your mind where you want to give that offer to this person. Nine of Cups and the Death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but like I said, big transformations for you. You were in this tough cycle, and you you know that you're leaping forward into something new. Eight of Swords here, but I feel like you're a little bit, like you're glad that you went over that hurdle, but I feel like on the other side it's a little unknown on what the outcome will be. So it kind of scares us a little bit. Like what I'm getting from this Eight of Swords card is you know that you could get to the other side, but it kind of looks like this to you. But the reason why is because it's the unknown. And it's kind of scary when, we're not sure how our future is going to be, or how things will end up. So I feel like it's kind of frightening to you in a way. Um, but you have the Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, so I feel like it's really weighing on your mind on your next step or your future with maybe somebody new that you're interested in, or where it is you're going to take your path. But I definitely see big transformation here with the Death card. So I guess like what Spirit is telling me to, relay to you or to tell you is to kind of like just although the unknown is terrifying, trust that the divine has your back, and you kind of manifested good things in your life, because I feel like your mindset is okay. I finally got over this tough cycle. Time to start something new and fresh, and to kind of just trust that the divine has your back, and you've gained good karma by doing your due diligence. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I feel like you've done your part, and you've given to people. Um, you've been the best version of yourself to influence others, and that brings you good karma. So I feel like although the in the future it's unknown to you, I feel like you're manifesting good karma into your life without even realizing it. So I feel this transformation more on the positive side. It's just unknown to you, but Spirit wants you to know that you have good things coming to you, whether that be the perfect person for you, a promotion in your job, or whatever it is. That I feel like what is coming to your future is something that will make you happy. Wow, that is really good. Um, Let me grab from this deck. So if you have any questions that you were thinking of, this deck will answer it for you. Or if you want to pause the video and think of a question, you can. Or if you just want to simply listen and see if it, relates to your, or if it relates to anything that you've been thinking about lately. So I feel like there's something that you've been thinking about, or you had a question, and you kind of just want to ask the universe. So let's see what the angels have for you. Okay, so it says look for a sign and forgiveness. So maybe there are things, from that negative cycle that you've been through. Maybe there are certain things that you're kind of harboring negative feelings, and you're kind of doing it without realizing it. So I feel like the angels are telling you here to kind of just forgive what had happened in your past, because it was meant to happen, and it happened for a good reason, although it was although it sucked, and I feel like with this look for a sign, that has to do with trusting the universe and trusting that this transformation is going to be positive for you. Because I feel like you're kind of doubting that, like, oh, nothing good is going to happen in my life. I don't trust that. But I feel with the angels are telling you to look for a sign that relates to that will kind of show you, and you'll have like that epiphany moment, and you're like, oh wow, like you could see this thunder lightning bolt. I feel like it will happen suddenly, and you're like, wow, that sign has is from the universe telling me that they have my back. So I feel like you kind of feel alone in a way because you've been through this toxic cycle, and it's almost like it you almost are untrusting of the universe in a way. But I feel like looking for that sign that kind of comes to you, and you won't feel alone. Like you'll feel like the universe has your back. So wait for that sign, whatever it is, whether that be, the sun shining differently, or you being able to stare at the sun without your eyes hurting, something like that. Something very like when the universe sends us signs, it's very subtle, and sometimes it's easy for us to ignore it because we don't um we don't think too much about it. But I feel like you'll know what that sign is to you. I'll get from the romance deck to see if there's any advice for your situation. Yeah, so I feel like there's that person that you're interested in that lives out of a distance, but you're not 100% sure about it. So I feel like I want to grab from this to see if they have any advice pertaining that situation. Okay. So you have calling in your soulmate. Okay. So perhaps that person that you're thinking about could be your soulmate or your forever person. I don't usually say that because like a lot of tarot readers they want to tell people, "Oh, like this person is your soulmate," but that's what I'm feeling from this card strongly. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization helps bring you together. Like I was saying earlier, you're unknowingly manifesting good karma in your life. And I feel like with you being so steady and consistent with, in your soul's journey, the universe is so proud of you that they're like this person deserves their soulmate. And I feel like this is that time where perhaps this person is one of your soulmates. We have multiple soulmates throughout our lives, but um, it's they come and go sometimes, but some soulmates you could stick with them for a very long time, and it becomes very serious. So you also have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So what I feel from this separation and this retreat, so like I said, this person may be your soulmate or maybe one of your soulmates, and they may be a really big part of your life. But from the separation and the retreat, I feel like that has more to do with separating and retreating from your everyday task. Like you may have been someone that has been focusing a lot on your work, and maybe it's time to kind of you know pull yourself back from. I'm not telling you to stop working or stop doing anything. You could do anything that you want, but I feel like it may be time for you to treat yourself with being in a relationship that may make you happy, because I feel like you don't feel like you deserve that happiness with someone right now, because you're always like, go, 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 work, work, work. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta graduate on time, or I gotta make this amount of money. And I feel like the universe is kind of telling you it's okay to kind of pull yourself back from working all the time and allowing yourself to have this soulmate and let them enter into your life. Because I feel like that's probably why you aren't 100% about it. Because you want to make sure that you will be the best version of yourself. But I feel like you have accomplished that. I mean, not everybody's going to be perfect. You know, everybody's going to have problems. But I feel like you feel like you're at that stage in your life where you can give the best version to, you know, somebody. And I feel like Spirit is saying that it's your time to enjoy that. I keep hearing indulge, so maybe you feel like if you were to be with this person, it would kind of be indulging. But, you know, like it's okay to do that. Sometimes we have to treat ourselves to make life seem worth it. Wow. Very powerful reading. But thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you.